Right then, welcome back. February, week 3, weekly challenges. A very nice spread of events. Sunday Cup 400, okay. Turbo Sports Cars at Road Atlanta, great event. World Rally Challenge, Alsace Village, well, they're all rapid. Vision Gran Turismo, Tokyo Expressway South. It's night time, so we'll try and pick something that looks like it's out of Tron. And then Group 1 prototypes at Suzuka. That is not a particularly easy race. But first up, Euro Sunday Cup 400. A million things to choose from, and we've gone with that. I bought one the other day. It was in the specialty dealer, the 1954 Mercedes-Benz 300 SL Coupe. We've thrown the sport goodies at it. We are so far over the recommended 400 that it's ridiculous, but it doesn't matter. It's from 1954, and I'm sure that a modern 208 GTI or something similar would give a standard 300 SL a very good run for its money. Indeed, tyres, suspension, steering racks, other technology, engines, power, carbs, and all the other bits and bobs. So we've thrown a bit at it, and we've ended up at 520. But it's only two laps of sod deck. No, it doesn't really matter, does it? It's Spanish, so we've got the Manuel gearbox, and we'll go from there. I bet I've left them corner markers on. I have as well. Look, can you guess what I was doing last? Yeah, we were doing online time trial stuff. She's not very good on their brakes, as you'd expect for something from the 1950s. The brakes are not great. Big money as well, 300 SLs, big money. There was a lightweight race, kind of not modified, but a racing version sold. I think it was back end of last year. It went for massive money, millions upon millions of pounds, which I get, fair enough, I get it. Straight 6 engine out the front, Gullwing doors, iconic styling. Mercedes went back to it, didn't they, for the SLS. The SLS is very much a modern reincarnation of the 300 SL. That Peugeot's going to chop across my front end. It goes okay. To say it's had a few, like Halfords go faster bits thrown at it. It's not amazing. That gearbox sounds very mechanical, doesn't it? Every time we change gear, a big clunk. No engine swap neither, which I was quite surprised about. Oh, hello. That rear end is a little bit too awake for me. But yeah, do you know what? It's not too bad. It feels like it needs a bit more torque. It's not the torquiest thing in the world. 4-speed gearbox, which throws limitations before we go much further up the performance tree. It might need a gearbox. It might not. It's very mobile at the rear. Very mobile. I was very surprised to find that it didn't have an engine swap. I thought it was ripe for the 6.3 out of the SLS. You could have kind of joined the family tree, the lineage together, and put that really nicely modified SLS engine in here. I think that would have done it a few favours. It certainly would have made the soundtrack a bit better. You've just got to be a bit earlier on the brakes than you want to be. It kind of kids you, because the corner's quite flat, even though it's only got the noddy suspension on, not the nicely lowered stuff. Yeah. Ooh, that rear end. I'll tell you something, it's lively out the back. That's better. Get a little bit of four-wheel drift out of it. It's nicer than the Jaggy type. I don't like the Jaggy type. I think it's a bit scrap, to be honest. This is better, much better, and it's nicer inside as well. Proper Mercedes-Benz build quality, I expect. I've never had the privilege of sitting in one, so I don't know. Right, we'll call this one done then. Pretty straightforward, wasn't it? Just 2 laps. Not too bad at all. We're going to have to do a few, I think, to get the mileage done today. The Racer Turbo Sport Cars at Atlanta, I'm a massive fan of that. It's a really, really good event. 5.3. After 300 grand, thank you. 100, 150, and then a 6-car ticket, I think, if my memory recalls. Right, I will leave you with the first lap of the replay. Thank you very much for watching. Thanks for commenting, liking, sharing, subscribing, all the usual jazz. And fingers crossed, I'll see you next time. Take care, stay safe. Peace.